We're continuing this series of breakdowns with the Cubs and Indians Game 7 of the World Series 2016, and I just want to say thank you for getting to this point. If you have not been watching all the way up to this point, this is your first video, make sure you click on the playlist down below, share it with a Cubs fan friend as well. And Cubs fans, I know that you click on this video and you might say to yourself, well, why am I watching the 8th inning again? That was torture. And I understand if you want to leave. So, if you want to hide your kids, hide your wife, and take off and just move on to the 9th inning, that's fine too. But I have to relive this for you. It's not fun, but we're going to do it. We're going to try to have some fun, and I'm going to try to point out some things that I didn't notice and also are really important for you to note in this 2016 8th inning. We're going to start with just win probability. If you look at it as we enter the 8th inning, now let's start with this chart. This is how likely the Indians are to win this game. As you can see, going into the 8th inning, they're not very likely to win this game with a 6-3 deficit. The Cubs are feeling pretty good with Aroldis Chapman still in the bullpen, John Lester out there. But StatCast has no idea about the wild card of Aroldis Chapman, so we'll just go ahead and lead right up to that. Now, the Cubs did go 1-2-3 in their top half of the 8th inning, so did not get those extra insurance runs that you would have liked to see, but 3 runs is still pretty good. And with John Lester on the mound, gets Francisco Lindor to have the one hopper right over to Russell. There's out number 1. Out number 2, Kipnis yet again a strikeout victim. Didn't like the call. Doesn't matter. 4 outs away from a World Series championship. And you just need one more out to get Lester out of this game. And little infield single there. But hey, keep him in, Joe. No, never mind. Come on out, Joe. That's what I said. I don't like the move. I didn't like the move with Kyle Hendricks being pulled. I don't like this move either. Doesn't matter. I'm not the manager, but you can see. I mean, here's the deal with Aroldis Chapman. Let me just catch you up really quick, and I've got my notes here in front of me. Aroldis Chapman in the 2016 playoffs had 238 pitches. This is all going into this game. In the entire postseason, 14 and a third innings, 238 pitches. In the World Series, he pitched in 4 games leading into this one, 6 and a third innings already. So these guys have seen him again and again and again in a short period of time. And then the night before, which made no sense, Game 6 was a blowout. And Joe Maddon's like, yeah, let's rest the rest of the bullpen, which I'm not even going to use tomorrow. And let's just keep on throwing Chapman. He threw an inning and a third the night before. The 2 nights before that, threw 2 2/3 innings and threw 42 pitches. The night before was 20 pitches. So the dude is not a robot. And Joe Maddon's just like, okay, he's a freak of nature. He's going to give everything he can. Yeah, sure, that's fine. But he got other guys, especially in blowouts. So you can see right away in this game as he faces Brandon Guyer, who once again, like Guyer is a nobody, but he was a somebody for the half a season he was with the Indians in 2016. 907 OPS in a limited playing time with the Indians after he came over from Tampa Bay. And he's going to work. I mean, he's fouling off some tough pitches. He seems to be seeing Chapman. That was 102 right there. Then he gets the 101 on the outside corner, fouls it off. He's sticking with it on the 2-2 pitch. Takes 99 up and away. And then, I mean, he's just sitting fastball at this point. Who wouldn't be sitting fastball? And he takes it to right center, 99. Again, when Chapman's not over 100 miles an hour on every single pitch, that usually means he's gassed. It usually means he's just like, hey, I am tired from the day before. And then, hey, at least Rajai Davis is up, right? Rajai Davis can't hit home runs. He's not a home run hitter. You at least know, okay, maybe he makes it 6-5, but it's not going to be worse than that. Just throw him fastballs. Get 101. Well, okay, that one's only 99. How about this one? Okay, back up to 101. That's good. That's good. All right, 2-2. Finish him off, and yeah, no one saw that coming. Not a single person in the stadium can tell you that they saw that coming. There's the Billy Goat. Like, it's the Billy Goat, right? It has to be. There's absolutely no other explanation. In a 6-3 game, when you have 4 outs left to go, and there is nobody on base, and suddenly it's 6-6, and there you go. That gave the Indians the advantage. It literally went from, like, no chance of them winning to Rajai Davis hitting a home run, and now suddenly it's, like, 55% chance of them winning, whatever that is. It's close to it. And it's a tie game. And that's what we have to remember, is that it is still a tie game, and Aroldis Chapman still has a job to do. He's just got to get the Cubs back up to bat. But then Coco Crisp, 2 pitches later, takes a fastball into left field. Once again, it's under 100 miles an hour, 99. That's the look. That right there is the look. Even as I watch the replay and I know what's going to happen, that still is the inner emotion that I feel. I don't know who you are, Mr. Cubs fan. I know that you are feeling the things that every other Cubs fan is feeling. That's what I was feeling. It's just, it's the perfect face for that. But Aroldis Chapman, strike 3. That was Yan Gomes, by the way. In case you didn't remember, Yan Gomes was on the Indians against the Cubs. And doesn't matter, that ball went into center field because that's strike 3. So, going to the 9th inning. A very important 9th inning, if I might mention. And you might have forgotten about the 9th inning, but we're going to relive it and just how important it was and how Aroldis Chapman came back in one of the toughest spots probably of his career.